Hey guys, how's it going? I just want to share with you guys a BPL team, a silver team that I've been using in the last couple of days. It is absolutely insane. It's overpowered and it's really quick, guys. Obviously, you already have the manager there. It's Brendan Rodgers from Liverpool. In goal, we have Jack Butland, probably one of the best silver goalkeepers in the Premier League. You can have Schmeichel, who's got 74 ahead of Butland if you want, but for me Butland is a little bit better. His reflexes are great, so whenever he's on one-on-one he actually pulls out a save usually for me, so definitely a better goalie in my opinion than Schmeichel. At right back, guys, we have Klein, and the high-flying right back from the high-flying team this season, obviously Southampton. He's quick, he can dribble, physical stats are great, he can defend as well, so be one of the best several right backs in the game. Centre back, guys, we have Kazuma. He's a non-rare for some reason, amazing player, and I thought he would be a rare because of his stats. Absolutely insane, guys. He's got 74 pace, but it feels like he's got more than 90 because he never gets beaten by a player for pace, and his physical stats are really good. For defending stats aren't too bad either, so definitely a great centre back to have in your team. Next up, guys, we have Okore. He is 73 rated, a rare player. For me, this guy is absolutely insane when it comes to pace, physical stats, and defending wise he's not too bad either, so definitely the fastest centre back in the Premier League when you look at silver players. Again, obviously left back we've got Van Aanholt, really fast, guys, good dribbler, decent physical stats, and defending stats aren't too bad either, 69. So, but guys, as you can see, just looking at the back four, you can see how fast and overpowered this team already is. We're going to go ahead and put the first centre midfielder in, where we have Mohamed Diame of Hull City and Senegal. He is absolutely insane, guys. This guy is so amazing on the ball. His dribbling stats are ridiculous. 81 dribbling, 79 pace, 78 physical stats, and 73 defending. So absolutely insane. He's like a silver Yaya Toure in my opinion. Next up, guys, we have another player that reminds me of Yaya Toure. This guy is from Liverpool. Again, he's got pretty similar stats to Diame. Passing is probably a little bit better than his defending when you compare it with Diame, but the rest of it is pretty much the same. 79 pace, 77 dribbling, and 76 physical stats, so this guy doesn't get pushed over. Next up, guys, we have Morrison. Not too sure about him. Swap him with Aluko of Hull City, or either have him at camp, but this guy's passing stats are decent, good pace and good dribbling stats. He can pick a pass to either one of your wingers. It's definitely a good player to have in midfield. Next up, guys, we have our first winger, which is Townsend from Spurs. Really fast, 61 physical stats it says there, but he never gets pushed over on the ball. He's left footed, so he can cut inside, and he's got really good long shot stats. I think he's definitely dangerous when he cuts inside. Next up, guys, we have Hernandez. There's a couple of other strikers who obviously were decent as well. He had to compete with them. Really fast, got decent dribbling stats. Shooting stats aren't too great, as well as his physical stats, but he doesn't miss many chances, and his heading stats, I don't know how good they are in the game, but he's absolutely insane. Every time I cross it looks like he's going to score. Next up, guys, we have Sadio Mane. It's either him or Montero from Swansea on the left hand side of obviously the front three players. This guy is really fast. Dribbling stats are really great, 78. He can shoot, cut inside and shoot again, like Townsend obviously, but you know, his long shots aren't as good, but again, he's a danger there as well. Obviously, I cross a lot because of Hernandez. And let's see how tall he is. He's 6'1", so he's tall enough to score a lot of headers, and he's absolutely insane in the air. I would definitely recommend you trying this guy out in your team. Even if you have a normal BPL team, because this guy is absolutely insane as a striker. So that's the first team in my opinion. The only two players that I'm not sure about are Mane and Morrison. Swap him with Montero and this guy with Aluko, and you still be looking at a really overpowered team. But as you can tell, just looking at this, it's really overpowered, really pacey, a lot of strength in midfield and in defense as well, and up front, really tall, powerful striker, fast pacey wingers, and this is pretty much what you need. I would recommend if you have this team playing a counter-attacking style. I'm just going to show you a couple of players that didn't make the first 11. Gabi, he's really fast player, his physical stats are great. Heading wise he's not as good as Hernandez, which is why he's not in the team, but otherwise he's really good. Aluko, again, he could come in for Morrison in central attacking midfield, because his passing stats are pretty good for centre forward. He's done pretty well for me actually as a camp. Dyer, really fast, good dribbler. Not much to say. The only reason Townsend beats him really is because of his strength and his long shots as well. Hoylett, guys, is again another pacey winger. Not much to say about this guy. He's not as fast. I don't know, whenever I'm using him, he gets into really good positions of crossing and shooting. Delight from Leicester City, really fast. Nothing really outstanding apart from his pace, but yeah, decent fullback to have in the backup. Gini, backup centre back, decent pace. decent defending stats. Anderson is just there to make up the numbers. This guy, he's a decent all-round player. I'm just laughing because this guy is, you know, really sucks in real life. Davies is the backup left back. Yanks from Burnley. He's got pace. His only strength is not as good. And then we have Ake from Chelsea. Haven't used him at all, I think. No, I haven't used him. And yeah, because this guy, his defending and physical stats aren't really good. And for that reason, he's got pace, but you know, I guess he's an alright backup to have. He's only got 67 stats, so that doesn't really help. You're looking at about around 150 to 300k, I guess. For a silver team, it could be a lot. You could look at it and say it's only a silver team, but this team is so overpowered. You usually use more of a possession style game plan, so for me it was a bit weird playing with this team, but I did have a lot of fun. So those of you that actually play counter attack and fast football, you should do really well with this team. Definitely try it out if you can. Thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see more Ultimate Team videos and FIFA 15 or other gaming videos, do subscribe. I do you know, do other videos as well. Have a look at them. And thanks for watching again, guys.